Athletes and former athletes, sports can have a huge impact on mental health. This weekend, a sold-out black tie fundraiser is gearing up to talk about how to handle those pressures. Retired NBA champion Josh Powell is helping to host the gala, and he joins us live this morning with a preview. Josh, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. How are you?
Great. Thank you so much for joining us. I mean, we know mental health is such an important topic for everyone, but why is this something that you wanted to highlight with this event?
I just think it's important, especially the times that we're in. And obviously, we've been in a pandemic for, approaching a year or so now. And I know that the effects of that, just having to move a lot different, not being able to go outside, people get sick, just trying to, protect yourselves. And I just thought, that it's something that's a really good idea. And I was actually approached by Sheena Locke and Jermaine Jones with Mindful Sport, which they were actually doing it, and asked me to come on and partner with them to be a part of this amazing thing. So I know that mental health affects all of us, whether it's personally or whether it's our family, our friends, loved ones. And I just thought that it would be an amazing idea and something to be a part of, especially to have people to kind of get out a little bit, dress nice and be a part of something that's fun, but also for a good cause.
Yeah, something now more important than ever now. And I can imagine, too, that it's tough talking about professional athletes, especially to be, at the top of your game, something you've worked your whole life to achieve, and then you retire, or for some, their career ends before they're really ready for it, too. How hard is that to transition back down to a more normal life?
The transition, can be very difficult, especially because you've been doing something your entire life, and then to, retire because of either, you've been going at it so long, or because of injury, or maybe it's some personal reasons that you give the game up. But to start, focusing in, like as you said, getting back to like a normal life, so to speak, being at home more often, being around your family, your kids, your loved ones, all of that's very different. And it takes a lot, for us to make that transition. If you've already been dealing with things while you're playing, it's going to be even more magnified, when you're not playing and you don't have that ball to pick up, and that's your avenue, or your way to kind of cope with things. So, it's very important. And again, I want to continue to salute Sheena and her efforts, what her company is doing to help athletes transition out of it. And let them know that they have the resources, the necessary things that they need, along with the support, in order to make that transition as smooth as possible.
Yeah, I mean, some big names, too, that are attending this. I'm just going to name a few because there's too many to mention them all. But NBA's Allen Iverson, we've got NFL's Chris Johnson, and from the MLB, we've got Hall of Famer Otis Nixon, a former Brave here. So many others, too. And why is it so important for other professional athletes to get behind this movement, to support mental health awareness like this?
I think because we're all dealing with it. And I think it's also an important conversation to get people to be comfortable with talking about the things that they're going through. We all have things that we're dealing with. Nobody's exempt from it. It doesn't matter, the fame or the success or the money or anything like that. We all deal with problems. And again, mental health is a big thing. And, hopefully we can make it where people are comfortable talking about it, and that they're also comfortable with seeking the help, getting the resources and things that they need in order to be the best version of themselves that they can be. So I think that it's amazing across the board that we have the athletes, the support. There's a lot of companies, there's a lot of people that, that were involved to help make this all possible. So we're very grateful for everybody who, has come together to make this thing a reality. So, I'm excited about tomorrow, and I look forward to, this is obviously the first one. But we plan on doing, plenty more of these, and continue to raise awareness, make sure that people understand that there's the resources and the help out.
I think that's awesome. And we're almost out of time here, but I do want to ask you, the Friday night gala is sold out, but there's a co-ed youth basketball camp here happening on Saturday. Are there still some open spots for that? I know there's some kids out there that would love to join.
Absolutely. So make sure that everybody goes to www.mindfulsport.net. And make sure you log on there. But I know those spaces are getting sold out quickly. But, make sure that everybody's involved. Again, it's about the kids. It's about the youth as well. And, it's just an amazing thing that we're continuing to put out there and provide.
Well, it's awesome. Well, Josh, thank you for all the hard work you're doing out there in the community. I know that a lot of people really appreciate it.